Hello, welcome to my Jacob's Doctor Who Series 2, Episode 7 review of the Jacob's Review Show. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, well, Idiots of Lantern, Episode 7. What I liked about it was, I liked how you got to see this TV shop, Mr. Magpie's shop, and this guy, Mr. Magpie, was selling cheap TVs, because in the start you see this thing come alive, like this electricity basically go into the TV and end up as a form of this person from the TV, as this lady from the TV basically. And it takes the form of the lady in the TV, basically, like the image. And basically, she basically wipes Mr. Magpie's mind and controls Mr. Magpie, basically. To sell the TVs to get energy from people and steal their faces, basically. So basically, you end up seeing Rose and the Doctor step out of the TARDIS, and you basically see the Doctor have a little scooter motorbike thing, and it comes out, and they think it's like what Elvis Presley times type thing, and basically it's the London. They're at the London coronation, which is pretty cool. The Queen Elizabeth's coronation. And it's pretty cool to see. And the Doctor and Rose are in fancy get-up clothes and stuff, which is pretty cool. Well, the Doctor's in his same clothes as usual, but Rose is like in a fancy dress and fancy like motorbike jacket and stuff, which is pretty cool. And they get to ride on the motorbike, which is an awesome like bit to see the Doctor and Rose ride on this awesome little scooter motorbike type thing, which is really cool. I also like how basically you get to see this guy's family, Mr. Connolly's family, and the Nan basically sitting down watching TV before the coronation. Or whatever. The Nan basically gets her face energy, like her face off basically from the energy lady, or the energy creature, I should say, which is pretty cool. Steals the face of the Nan, basically. Mr. Connolly is like a rude, arrogant pig to his wife, basically, and thinks women should do the job instead of the men, basically. And basically you end up seeing like Rose and the Doctor see these police guys take this like husband of this wife away, and the Doctor and Rose basically try and follow them, but they basically set this whole store thing up, like this grocery store type thing up, and the police vanish basically, but they're hiding behind the door, and which is really clever. Like, I love that bit, how they hid away from the Doctor, and the Doctor didn't even know where they were, but then he basically did eventually. Then basically the Doctor and Rose basically went to Mr. Connolly's house, and the Doctor was like the king of Belgium or whatever. And went into Mr. Connolly's like room, like house and was like told Mr. Connolly to hang the Union flag type thing up like in the house, which was pretty funny to see. And Rose was like, and don't hang the Union flag up upside down. And then she ran off, which was pretty funny. But you got to see Rose and the doctor basically go up to the Nan's room and see the Nan with no face, basically. Um, and basically, you ended up seeing these henchmen of the detective basically come in basically and whack the doctor over the face, like punch the doctor over the face. And the doctor basically falls and they basically take the Nan, and then the doctor wakes up and runs down the stairs and like sees them, like chases after the police basically, but Rose is like left behind, of course, because she's slow. And then basically you end up seeing Rose know kind of what the threat is, because she goes investigates herself at Mr. Magpie's, which is pretty cool. Rose basically ends up getting her face off. And basically you end up seeing when the doctor was chased after those guys from Mr. Connolly's house, chasing after the Nan to get the Nan back. You saw the doctor go into this like cage thing, because he's like winning this cage thing, and the police basically caught the doctor. The detective caught the doctor, which is pretty cool to see. The detective catch the doctor in the act, and basically you get to see like the detective talking to the doctor, and the detective first up thinks the doctor's behind all this thick stuff, but it's actually Mr. Magpie. But then basically the doctor sees Rose with no face and says, kind of like, this means war, because like Rose is like, the doctor's like really pissed that Rose is like completely, her face is completely off. Basically, because of the energy lady creature type thing, stealing energy, um, because she's hungry, which is pretty cool. So basically the doctor and the detective go to Mr. Connolly's house and get Tommy, and basically Tommy helps out helps out the detective and the doctor basically. So, and basically Tommy tells the doctor and the detective that that Mr. Magpie is selling TVs for cheap TVs, and basically they investigate Mr. Magpie's, and basically what happens is at Mr. Magpie's, the detective basically gets his face off, but the doctor gets his sonic screwdriver out like this, and he's like, before he gets his face off, and the doctor gets his sonic screwdriver out, as I said, and basically stops it in time before the doctor's face gets ripped off, basically. From the energy creature. And basically, you see Tommy help the doctor and basically stop Mr. Magpie up, like, in this palace type thing. Like, I'm not quite sure what the palace name is, I forgot, but it's like this palace antenna thing that Mr. Magpie is heading to, and basically the doctor has to climb up the antenna to basically stop Mr. Magpie from connecting the energy creature from basically destroying the whole Earth by getting energy from people with the TVs. So basically, when people are watching the coronation, the energy creature's still in their faces because it's getting energy from the people, basically. Which is pretty cool. So basically, the Doctor ends up stopping the creature, which is a really good thing. And also, the Doctor in the very end, he gets Rose back, and gives Rose a big hug. And basically, Tommy gets his nan back, and basically, you end up seeing Mr. Connolly basically out of the house because he got kicked out of the house, and basically Tommy goes after him because Rose and the Doctor convinced Tommy that it's still his father and that he should go after his father. And basically, that's when it ends, and see you guys for, I'm pretty sure it's the Something Planet episode 8. So see you guys next time for another Jacob's Review show. Hope you guys enjoyed Idiots of Lantern, the Idiots of Lantern review of the Jacob's Review show, and see you guys next time for another review. See you guys then.